Welcome, Exiles. I have a quick report of some bug that happened to me. I cannot replicate it, so I'm asking you to try to replicate it if you're having it too, and report it to GGG. That way they can fix it. I'm not sure if I manage to replicate it. I will record another video showing you the actual bug and reporting it to GGG, but if you are experiencing the same thing, record it if you can, explain how to replicate that bug so they can fix it. What was kind of going on, my block chance was bugged. I didn't have 36%. I was counted as not being dual wield, so one with nothing says you count as dual wielding while you're encumbered. We are encumbered and it works, but apparently for some reason this cluster jewel, once they removed it, it started to work, and this cluster jewel has increased attack damage while dual wielding. I don't know what was going on, but as soon as I removed, actually not the whole cluster jewel, but this node, because I was testing if I'm getting damage out of this, because I thought I wasn't counted as dual wielding for some reason. So I messed around with removing that. I tried removing hollow palm, and at some point it started to work. So I'm not sure when I actually fixed it and how the bug actually started to happen. I was moving my gear from my Berserker back to Gladiator. I don't know what I did to cause the bug, so if you know what it actually causes the bug, report it to GGG. So what you should be looking at, any nodes that says block attack damage while dual wielding. So for say Roomies is working, if I remove one of the weapons, I'm not going to be counted as dual wielding anymore. Actually I am, because these are disabled, but here you see if I put one weapon that is not actually disabled, I don't have any block chance. If I pop Roomies, I have 20, and that was what was going on. I had both slots free like this. I didn't even have this equipped. It was like nothing, just regular encumbered build that is counted as dual wielding, but apparently I was counted as, well, using one weapon or something. I don't know what was going on. Either way, check your block chance in defense, see if you're actually getting block chance. If you're not, if you can figure out why it's not working, report it to GGG, but first thing to try removing all your cluster jewels and just putting hollow palm technique back in there and see if it works. I don't know how I fixed it, but I just wanna tell you guys to check your chance to block. It might be bugged. You might be getting one-shotted in maps because of it. I thought I was getting a bit more damage than I should in map. I had Berserk now, so I had 20% less damage taken from that, so it didn't feel like that crazy that I was taking that much damage, but it actually was. So this should be way more tankier than it was. And for some reason my block chance in maps was actually 20 just from Roomies. If it was 0, I would have probably got one-shotted for sure. But try to fix that. Maybe it's being, maybe this is messing with it, like disabling slots. That's probably not something that was intended when they made the game, but this is what I'm actually doing. I'm throwing in this stuff first, then I have to put this ring too, and then I can equip this. So now when I remove this stuff, put this back, put this back, put my ring back, everything gets disabled, and I'm again counted as dual wielding because these slots do not work. And I've seen quite a few people do this on POE Ninja. That's how I figured it out, that you can do this. I didn't think of this myself, but I've seen so many people do it on POE Ninja, and I was, why are they using, they used Repentance and Mjolnirs, and I wasn't like, why are they using this stuff? And then I figured out, hey, they're leveling gems, that's kind of why they're using it, so I decided to do the same thing. But maybe that's causing the issues. but that didn't actually fix it. That was the first thing that they did. I removed all of this stuff and it was still broken. Then I bought these two foils, equipped both of them, and I got my block chance. I remove foils, I lose my block chance. I go in a skill tree, try to remove like cluster to see the damage, if I'm getting actually damage from dual wielding. As soon as I remove this node and put it back in, I also got my block chance back. I also tried removing hollow palm, putting it back in, and some other stuff, but this fixed it. So if you have this problem, try removing your cluster jewels and things like that, see if it fixes it. If you manage to bug your thing again, tell GGG how you did that and tell them to fix it, because I don't think this is it's going to happen quite often to people. Maybe I just somehow made a combination that broke it, basically. Either way, check your block chance, make sure it's working, so you don't play Gladiator and not being a Gladiator, basically, because if it's not working, all of your ascendancy or your like skills are not doing anything. And I actually tried also messing with this, it should be on this side. I even tried respecting the skill tree. So even that didn't fix it, but now it's working. Either way, this is all, Exiles. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.